Well, guys, I have officially sold out. Yeah, I've kind of gotten so desperate for views and subscribers that I'm just going to do what everyone else is doing now. So, all that other stuff I was doing on this channel, you can just forget all that. So, stay tuned for reaction videos and social experiments, political rants. I hear those are really big. Let's play videos where I'm purposefully bad at the game and I curse a lot and I belch into the microphone, and stuff involving Spider-Man and Elsa from Frozen for some reason. Okay, full disclosure, I was actually just very curious about these things. So this is a fidget spinner. I had no idea what these things were. I had vaguely heard about them a while back. I remember seeing pictures, and I thought they were just tops. Just, things you could spin, like something like Beyblade or something. It was just the new biggest craze or something. But I was actually on vacation a couple of weeks ago when these things just blew up. And they were everywhere. I'm not kidding when I say these things were everywhere. They were in every store we went to. There were people crowding around trying to get them, but you know what? I'm going to talk more about that in a little bit. So yeah, this is what it is. I went online and I ordered a couple, and I'm actually going to talk more about that in a little bit as well. But this is a fidget spinner. It's got a little spinny thing in the middle. It's got bearings in it. It's got weighted arms, so it spins for a very long time. So, not much else to say except let's give it a spin. And here we go. This is the hottest toy right now. So this is where we're at, huh? This is the most popular thing right now. I actually do kind of like how it gives me a little bit of resistance when I move it around. Well, it does what it's supposed to do, I guess. I got a bunch of, well, not a bunch of, a couple of different ones. I got this one here. I actually have another one that's still in the mail. Apparently it has to ship from China, which leads me to believe that these things, I don't know who like the official manufacturer of these is supposed to be, but when I went on Amazon looking for these things, it was a nightmare trying to look these up because there was so many different kinds and so many different styles, and I tried to find some that were just really cheap just for the video, and finding cheap ones was ridiculous because I saw ones that were just a penny each, but that seemed kind of shady, so I didn't really bother with any of that. Do some searching. I had to search by customer review and then find the cheapest ones that were the highest rated customer reviews. And man, let me tell you, some of those customer reviews, there are already fidget spinner snobs out there. People saying stuff like, it makes too much noise, and things like that. So I found this one, and I actually have another one. This one is supposed to glow in the dark, but I haven't really tested it. I wanted a blue glow in the dark one because I figure that's kind of unique. But I also have this one up here that I've had on top of my light box. In fact, let me take this one and put it on top of the light box just to see if we can charge that up. This one that is supposed to glow in the dark. So let's test this one out. We're gonna shut off all the lights here and see if this one works. And oh wow, oh look at that, it works very well actually. Cool. I do like things that glow in the dark. So yeah, this was kind of my first choice for the type of one I was looking for. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's turn the lights back on. Nope, that's the fan. You see how well this video is going? There we go, turn it off. Alright, so yeah. So that's pretty much the fidget spinner. It doesn't really do a whole lot other than spin. Actually, can you... I guess these work too, so you can probably do all kinds of crazy tricks with these. Actually, hold on a second. So, when I touched these things, my hands started feeling kind of grimy, and now they kind of smell like grease and metal, so might be something to take into consideration if you're going to buy these for your kids. Now, having said that, I know I'm kind of being apprehensive about these, but from what I understand, these are supposed to help people that have anxiety. That's why they're called fidget spinners or something like that. I will be completely honest though, these things aren't really doing a whole lot for me, so maybe I don't have those kinds of problems, I guess. I don't really know, so I might not be the best person to judge. You know, from my point of view, these things just kind of feel like a placebo. I mean, again, I don't have any anxiety problems or anything like that, so also, I feel like there's another product that you can get that might be a little bit more useful than these things. The Cube, also known as the Fidget Cube, and I'm pretty sure this is not an official version. If you may recall, for those of you who watch Jim Sterling, I believe he did a video on this. It was a Kickstarter thing, and I'm assuming the ones that kickstarted it were the official creators of this thing. And yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm sure every bootleg company in every country is trying to capitalize on these things right now. It's probably why searching on Amazon is kind of a nightmare. But yeah, let's take a look at this. Let's get this out of the box. And here's what it is. It's a little thing that has things on it. That's a great description. So, yeah, it's a cube that has all these different little bits on it. You got buttons that click. You got a roller thing right there. You got a little spinny thing here. There's a light switch. I'm not going to touch that just yet. You got a little ball bearing there and those little cranky things right there. I actually kind of like these. Like those little noises it makes. And there's this bit at the bottom that apparently you're supposed to rub. On the side here it says breathe. At first I thought, like, are you supposed to just like breathe on it or something? But no, apparently you just rub it. It's feels very nice, I guess. I feel like maybe they could have just taken these things and separating them, maybe put one on the bottom side there, but then again, I guess it lets it sit down nicely, because then if you put it on, it's got all these bits. This thing feels like some kind of prototype game controller that some like crazy game designer came up with. It looks like a compressed version of the Joy-Con from the Nintendo Switch. You can just hold it like that, you push the buttons and move your character with this. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like if you have anxiety, this might be the better option. Let me know in the comments if you've used either one of these and they do help you, because I'm genuinely curious, because like I said, they don't really do a whole lot for me, but then again, I might not be the best person to judge. So yeah, anyway, why don't we take a look at that blue one, see if it's charged up nicely, see if it glows in the dark. I think it's kind of unique to have a glow-in-the-dark blue thing. Alright, here we go. Lights out. Okay, well, it glows a little bit. The green one is still going strong, which I guess is good. The thing is, when I saw this in the Amazon listing, it was glowing a lot brighter, so it leads me to believe that maybe they were... actually, it's glowing a lot better now that I'm actually looking at it, not looking at it through the viewfinder and the camera. So, it's doing alright. Again, it was a lot brighter in the Amazon listing that I got this from, so I'm sure there's some shady dealings going on with these as well. But let me talk about that in a second. So why don't we end this video with seeing how long these things could spin, because I've seen descriptions of these saying, like, they're boasting they can go 2 to 3 up to 4 or 5 minutes worth of spinning. So I don't know how well these are, but let's give them a shot. Okay, here we go. We're gonna give it a nice, good spin here. Here we go. There we go. Actually, it hit my hand, so let me try that again. I want this to be a good, clean experiment. There we go. And if I find like a timer or something, I'll put it in the video. See how long this takes. This is quality content. I guess while this thing is spinning, I'll talk about a few things. So, when I was on vacation, we went to this like promenade place where they had all kinds of shops and everything, and they had this sort of gift shop place there with like all kinds of weird stuff in it, and they had a ton of these things, and people were gathering around that shop. They were crowding the counter of the shop, trying to get a fidget spinner, like it was the apocalypse, and they were trying to get rations or something. You know what? I am actually impressed at how long this is going so far. But yeah, it was crazy. They were everywhere. We went to a Walgreens to get some stuff, and the lady at the counter said that people have been calling the store trying to see if they have them. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, people are that desperate for these things? I bought these off of Amazon, just so you know. I mean, if you can't find them where you live, just go to Amazon. There's tons of them up there. Man, this is spinning for a long time. I am, you know what, I've been kind of hard on these things, but, you know, they do work, I guess. If you want a thing that spins, there you go. I mean, if you, let me put it to you this way. If you really feel like this thing will help you, then by all means get one. But, for the love of God, do not spend a lot of money. Because when I was looking at these on Amazon, these two right here I got were like under $8. I don't remember how much the Fidget Cube was. The one that's still in the mail I think was like $3 and change or something like that. You know, I found like the cheapest ones, like I said, that had the best ratings. You know, just to try and, you know, not spend too much on these. But just out of curiosity, I refined my search on Amazon for the highest to lowest. And I kid you not, I saw some that were hundreds, and in some cases, thousands of dollars. Thousands with an S. I actually checked recently and I didn't see any for that much, but I have a feeling maybe some people smartened up and there goes the end. I had a feeling some people smartened up and realized nobody's going to pay $1,000 for this, but I feel like someone out there has. Look, man, get cheap ones. If you really want one of these, just get a cheap one. I don't care if it looks like a ninja star. I don't care if it looks like Batman. I don't care if it looks like something from some other fictional character. Just don't spend a lot of money on this, all right? If just shop around. These were like $8 each, I believe. I think that's about fair. I've seen them up for like $10 in certain places. Don't spend more than $10. That's just ridiculous. They were nice looking. I mean, they seem very well constructed. I saw one that had these like gears attached to it that looked kind of cool, but like I don't want to spend $30 on this. You know, this again, $8, maybe not even that. I don't remember how much it was. Under $8, you can get, you know, a fine one like this, and it spins for a while, and it glows in the dark, and it'll help you with your problems, I guess. Again, not an expert, so I don't know. But again, if you really believe these will help you, then by all means, pick one up. You know what? I should have gotten one that has like a spiral on it. See if I can like hypnotize people. Like, comment, and subscribe. You will share my videos. You will watch every single video I put out. Even the ones that don't get a lot of views, because I really need them. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, that's fidget spinners, and that's the Fidget Cube, or a reasonable facsimile thereof. So, that's all I got for this. I'm going to go ahead and end the video. See you guys later.